The Israel-Palestinian conflict is one of the longest-standing geopolitical issues in the world. Today, we'll break down what led to the current situation in less than 5 minutes. To understand the current conflict, we must first glance back. The roots of the conflict date back over a century, when Jewish and Arab national movements both sought sovereignty over the same geographic region. The modern origins of the conflict can be traced back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. During this period, Zionist Jews began moving to Palestine, then part of the Ottoman Empire, with the goal of establishing a Jewish homeland. Concurrently, Arab nationalism was also on the rise in the broader region. During World War I, the British government issued the Balfour Declaration, expressing support for the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people. At the same time, Arab leaders believed they had been promised independence for lands held by the Ottoman Empire, including Palestine. After the war, the League of Nations granted Britain the mandate to govern Palestine. During this period, tensions escalated between Jewish immigrants and the Arab majority over issues like land ownership and Jewish immigration. As tensions grew, the United Nations proposed a plan to partition Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem as an international city. While the Jewish leadership accepted the UN proposal, the Arab leadership did not. In 1948, the State of Israel was declared. Immediately following the declaration, neighboring Arab states invaded Israel. Resulting in the Arab-Israeli War. By the end of the war in 1949, Israel had not only survived but expanded its territory. An armistice was signed, but a formal peace agreement was never reached. During the war, around 700,000 Palestinians fled or were expelled from their homes. This event is known as the Nakba, or catastrophe, in Arabic, and is a foundational grievance for Palestinians. It's worth noting that the events leading to the 1948 war are highly contentious and are interpreted differently based on different historical and political perspectives. The 1948 war was just the first in a series of wars and skirmishes between Israel and its Arab neighbors. Over the years, the conflict has transformed and has been shaped by regional dynamics, international politics, and a series of failed peace processes. Now, let's focus on the present and key issues still dominating the discourse. Israeli settlements in the West Bank have expanded, seen by Palestinians as an obstacle to the creation of a future state. One of the core issues is Jerusalem, a city sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Both Israelis and Palestinians see it as their capital. The Gaza Strip, governed by Hamas since 2007. Due to periodic clashes and wars with Israel, the area has been left devastated, with a dire humanitarian situation. Palestinian refugees from the wars of 1948 and 1967 demand a right to return. This remains a contentious point in negotiations. Despite these challenges, there have been moments of hope. Various peace initiatives and negotiations have been attempted but have clearly failed. Which is why the tensions have spilled over into war once again. While the Israel-Palestinian conflict is deeply complex and rooted in history, understanding its key issues and current dynamics is crucial. Let's hope that peace talks commence soon to prevent further loss of life on both sides.